Hey guys, and welcome to my nesting video. What's up YouTube? My name is Uchechi, and if this is the first time you are seeing me on your screen, I am a content creator and digital marketing consultant and a mom to be. Okay, so this is another video in my pregnancy series, right? If you haven't watched the previous videos, I will leave a link to the playlist. You don't hear here? I'm not sure yet, but up and so that you can click to watch. I also leave a link in the description box, so do not go anywhere yet. Watch this video to the end, and then you can go and catch up with the other videos in the series. Okay, so today you guys are nesting with me, right? So I'm about 39. I'm about 39 weeks pregnant. Baby is almost here. So yeah, I just want to get her room ready, right? Because so far what I've been doing is I buy stuff, I dump somewhere. I buy stuff, I dump somewhere. So if this girl decides to come today, then this room is not even ready, right? Luckily, or let's say luckily, I've already started like the nesting, a bit of the nesting off camera, right? So for instance, I have washed and arranged her clothes. Yeah, okay, I think that's the only thing I've done so far. I've washed and arranged her clothes. I've washed her bath set, right? But that's about all I've done. So I haven't packed my hospital bag, I haven't washed her bottles, and I haven't arranged the place. So again, if she decides to come today, then this room is not ready for her one bit. Okay, so I think first thing I'm going to do is, should I show you guys a mess on this bed? Yeah, I probably should. I probably should. But before I get to the mess on my bed, since I've already washed and arranged her outfit, let me just show you what the dresser situation looks like. Okay, in case you have a dresser, you're trying to figure out how to organize it and all of that stuff. Now this is my way. I checked for stuff on Pinterest, and it gave me sort of like a guide on how to arrange here, but I didn't follow any one Pinterest inspiration like A to Z, right? I just wanted to have an idea of how to do it, and I just did what works for me, right? So put things that I would reach for every day on top, because I don't want to be bending too much, right? So I don't want anyone else to be bending too much. I feel like the arrangement style would still change a bit, but let me just show you what I'm currently working with. So this is the mess that I was talking about on the bed, right? So all of the items there are going in my hospital bag, right? So I just kept everything there so I don't miss anything when I'm packing or when I'm ready to pack my hospital bag. So I'll just go through the list and let you know what I'm packing in case you don't have a hospital list, right? And this is the dresser situation, right? So we had this made along with the floating shelf, of course, and this is her changing mat. I mean, I'm going to do a full tour, like a full nursery tour when this place is ready, because we're still buying stuff and setting this place up, right? So it's not fully ready. So when it is, I'll do a full tour. But let me show you what inside the dressers look like. So here I have her outfits for newborn to 3 months, right? So I folded these are sleep suits and these are body suits, and this would be like sets and dresses, basically things that she'll wear to go out. I mean, I can still pick from here for her to go out from. So I mean, here's just sleep suits, body suits, and sets and dresses will go here, right? In this drawer, temporarily till I get like drawer dividers, I use like some shoe boxes that I of course cleaned and cleaned with like disinfectant and all of that. So here I have like her socks, I have her mittens, I have her bows, I have, God knows, I think I have over 50 washcloths here. I have her bibs, and then I have like some of her caps here, right? So I mean, obviously these are the drawers that I would, so this is what I was saying, The drawers that I'll take things from every day, I just put them on top, right? I put everything on top. The next two drawers are the next size drawers, right? So this is for 3 to 6 and this is for 6 to 9. So same arrangement: sleep suit, bodysuits, sets and dresses, sleep suits, bodysuits, sets and dresses, right? Maybe I'll do a video of how I folded this, but if you just check Pinterest how to fold like sleep suits or bodysuits, you'll see videos. I had to do that to figure out how to fold these, especially because I did not have drawer dividers, right? So yeah, something else I did was for anything that came in a set, I folded together. Like this is the set, right? So I folded these together, so anyone that is grabbing it grabs the entire set. I also have another set somewhere that has like the mittens and the bow and everything, so I folded all of that together, right? Even with the socks, so anyone that pulls it out pulls out the full set. Okay, then here I'm gonna have like her blankies, her flannels or receiving blankets, her bed sheets, all of that stuff would be here, right? And then here I'm gonna have like her bath essentials, so her towels and any spare essentials that I have. So if I have like extra nipple creams, extra diaper creams, extra body wash, all of that stuff will go in here. I'm thinking of moving this towel here so that everything that will be here will just be extra supplies. But again, like I said, I'm still figuring stuff out. So that's what the current arrangement looks like. Now I plan on getting labels for the drawers, right? So that anyone that opens this drawer can tell what is in what, right? So I'll probably put like 0 to 3 months at the top here and then print labels. So sleep suits, body suits or day suits, and then sets and dresses, and do that for all the drawers. Additional things are still going to go in here, right? For instance, like her combs, her pacifiers, her health and grooming kit, all of that stuff. So I'm obviously still going to rearrange here, but I just wanted to put everything in drawers so that the room is not cluttered, right? Or I mean the top isn't cluttered and all of that. Now to wash her laundry, because apparently you can use detergent that you use for adults. I used this, right? So this is, so Persil has like different, or yeah, there's a Persil bio and there's a Persil non-bio. So non-bio is the one that you would get for kids or for people with sensitive skin. So of course kids have sensitive skin, so this is a detergent I'm using. And you use a fabric softener as well, right? So they're either called fabric softeners or fabric conditioners. This again is for sensitive skin, aka babies, right? So this is what I'm using to wash all her things, right? So I still have like extra laundry here because I ordered some bed sheets late. I mean, not late, but I ordered some bed sheets that came in and did not fit the mattress on this crib, because this is not the standard crib size. Ours is bigger and it will evolve with her probably till she's a toddler or something, right? So the sheets that I got didn't fit, so I had to get better ones after taking a measurement of the mattress, and these came in yesterday. So I need to put this in the laundry pile so that I can do this and dress the bed when I am done. All right, so that is current situation, right? So like I said, today I'm packing my hospital bag. All the items are already there. I'm using 2 boxes. So there's a big box behind me and there's this small box. I don't know if you saw it when I was trying to show you the dresser, right? So the big box will most likely have most of my things because I have like a lot of big items going in it, and then a small box will have her things. So things that they will use to clean her. Luckily in my hospital, right, like divided things into categories. So you have like the mom category, you have the baby category, and you have the hospital category. So I know everything. So mom and hospital would be in my box, right? And then the baby category will be in this small box, so that anything that they need for her, they just know where to get it from, right? My husband or my sister will either know where to show them, right? Or I can always tell them anything for baby is in the small box and anything for me or the hospital is in the big box, right? I'll leave a link to what my hospital list looks like again in case you do not have a hospital list or a guide for packing your hospital bag. But I believe a lot of hospitals during your antenatal will give you like a hospital list. I'll also leave a link to another list from Baby Bliss. This is not a promo, right? List from an agency called Baby Bliss. So if you're looking for like discounted maternity services in hospitals in Lagos, then you can work with them. So they're like sort of like a baby and mom HMO agency thing. I'm really not sure how to describe that. Yeah, so I'll leave a link to their own list because they also have a list again for anyone who does not have a hospital list or a guide to packing their hospital bag, right? So you'll get two lists, the one from my hospital and the one from Baby Bliss, if you do not have one from your hospital. Now for washing her bottles, right? Babies are so sensitive, you guys. You can't just use anything. Like even when I was buying disinfectant, as part of the things on my hospital list, I couldn't buy Dettol, right? I was told not to buy Dettol, that is too harsh for their skin, that I should buy Savlon instead. I mean, I didn't know all these things. I had to ask Crystal. I think this is probably, I don't know whether the second or third time I'm mentioning Crystal. Hopefully you guys get to see her on the channel, right? Very soon. We have sweet baby Annabelle, who's going to be my daughter's playmate. Oh my god, I didn't tell you guys, we finally picked a name for her. We finally picked a name for the girl, for our baby girl. I mean, we have her native name, her Igbo name. We don't have her English name yet. Her Igbo name is going to be Kosi Sochuku, so Kosi for short, right? And it's just exciting. Exciting that we finally have a name for her at 38 weeks / 39 weeks. But I mean, it's better than nothing. So yeah, I had to ask Crystal, like when I got her things or her clothes, like what do you use to wash? Do you use normal detergent? And she's the one that told me no, use person non-bio and then a fabric softener. I also asked her for the bottles, and then she told me I had to get like a bottle cleanser. So I think there are different others in the market, but this is like the most popular. Correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe for us here in Nigeria, for us here in Lagos, I'm not sure. But this is the bottle cleanser that I'm using. I hope you guys can see this clearly, right? And then you don't just wash the bottles or their pacifiers or your breast pump pads, you also sterilize. And again, this is the most popular one I have seen in the market, right? So it's the Milton sterilizing fluid, right? So what you do is you wash with the bottle cleanser, right? You rinse and then you sterilize. Now for the bottle sterilizers, you have about 4 types. So you have the cold water sterilizer, you have the, I think, hot water sterilizer, you have the steam sterilizer, and you have the microwave sterilizer, right? By the names, you can already tell how you use those. So for the microwave sterilizer, for instance, you put your bottles in and you pop, I think you put water in it, and then you pop it in a microwave, right? And it sterilizes. I don't know now if you use a sterilizing fluid or tablets for the microwave one. I don't know, but I know you pop it in the microwave. For the steam sterilizer, you just put water in it. You do not need a sterilizing fluid or tablet, as I heard, right? You just put water in, plug it in, and it uses steam to sterilize the bottles. For the hot water sterilizer, you put water in it and you plug it in, right? And you put your sterilizing fluid or tablet, right? So it's using hot water to sterilize. And then for the cold water sterilizer, which I got because I'm really trying not to stress myself in this life, right? So for this, you just put water in the container, put anything you want to sterilize, put the sterilizing fluid, and leave it to sterilize. And I think sterilization takes about 15 minutes for this fluid, right? But for the tablet, I think about 10 to 15 minutes. Just check behind the packaging to see what it says. So of course I got the cold water one because we're trying to manage energy and because I don't want stress, right? I don't want to have to plug in anything or have to take anything to the microwave or all of that. So the cold, I just told my husband, you know what, I think I want the cold water sterilizer. It sounds more straightforward, right? So it came like this, and the one I bought came with bottles and the brush, and then like 2 packs of sterilizing tablets, right? But I'm not gonna use this box to do the sterilization because I want a big box that can take as much bottles as I have or as I can. So I have like a bigger box behind or in front of me there. So fun fact, the box doesn't matter that as far as cold sterilization is concerned. I don't know about the other sterilization processes, but the box doesn't matter. What matters is the sterilizing fluid. So I learned. So if you have like a big box or a big container that has a cover, right? Just fill it with water. I mean, there's a measurement process ratio as in water to sterilizing fluid ratio, right? Just do that, add your sterilizing fluid, add anything you want to sterilize into it, close it, leave for 15 minutes, take out whatever you want to do, air dry, or take out whatever you've sterilized, air dry, throw the solution away, because I think you have to change it every 24 hours, right? And yeah, that's it. So the box, again, for cold water sterilization, apparently the box doesn't matter as much. So yeah, that's it. That's it. Hopefully this exercise doesn't get me into labor. Because I'm not ready for Kosi to come yet. Because there's some things I would still love to do before she arrives. So hopefully this whole nesting, cleaning, organizing process doesn't make her come maybe today or tomorrow or this weekend. Hopefully not. All right. So yeah, that's it for all the chit chat. I'm going to get to arranging. Unfortunately, I wouldn't be able to show you like washing the bottles process because I'm going to do that in the bathroom and the lighting is not great there. And I honestly, truly do not have the strength to start setting up my LED light. That's why I'm using the natural light and the light in the room. So yeah, but of course, it's washing the bottle. I've already showed you the bottle cleanser and the sterilizing fluid and described the entire process. All right, so I need to get to it. What's the time? The time is 11:39 a.m. So let's see how long it takes me to do all of this, right? So to sort, pack my hospital bag, wash and sterilize the bottles, and just put this room in order for Kosi. All right, so let's cue the music. 1 and 2 and 3, go. So as I already mentioned, I'm going to be packing things into 2 categories. I'm going to have my box that will have things for mommy and the hospital. And in this box, I have things like nursing bras, nightgowns, sanitary pads, towels, cotton wool, bleach disinfectant. I'm going to be very honest, some things on my list sound ridiculous because I feel like the hospital should provide it. But I guess this is a Niger edition of packing your hospital bag. So once I'm done, I'll pack Kosi's box, and in Kosi's box I have like her shawl, her cup and spoon, again weird stuff, big flask, baby wipes, diapers, her soap, her outfits. I'm being extra, so I'm packing about 3 different outfits. Olive oil, methylated spirits, mosquito net, her caps, her towels, and stuff like that. And occasionally I'll be checking the list to be sure that I have everything in my box. Okay, so some extras that I packed, right? So I packed some things that are not on my hospital list, but I read or watched or heard are useful. So one is this Nightingale towel underpads, right? This is the brand by Nightingale. I've seen another one on Amazon that is like Mackensen or something like that has like 100 in a pack, right? Of course, I didn't have time to order from Amazon, so I just bought this from like stores within, and this one has 5 pads in one and they are disposable. So this is to help. The matron asked or advised that I get this to minimize mess on the bed, because after delivery you're still bleeding, things are still coming out from you, so you don't want to be messing your sheets and having to change your sheets all the time. So you just put this underneath you, and it's also, she said, it's also helpful when you're going for immunization, you know, because I mean, changing tables and stuff, you can put this before you put your baby and all of that. So I got like 2 packs. I don't know how many I will need, but I got 2 for now, right? So that's like 10 pieces. Then I also got this, or I also packed this. Focus, focus. Okay. I also packed this, right? It's pseudo cream and it's a diaper cream. So I've watched and heard that for the first poop, right? So of course, no, I don't know if probably focus. Okay, so babies, their first poop, I think called meconium, is usually very sticky, right? So and maybe tough to wipe off. So I've heard. I haven't had a baby before, right? So to make it easier to wipe off, you apply this on their bum before you put their diapers on. I mean, you always have to apply this when you're doing like diaper changes, right? But I heard it's very important, or it's very helpful, like it's sort of like a hack for their first diaper change. So apply this on the bum before putting their diaper, so that this sort of creates like a thin layer or barrier between their bum and the poop, right? So that once you're changing the diapers, it's just you just wipe the diapers and you take the poop along with it, and don't have to do a lot of wiping or have to finish 1 pack of wipes to wipe the baby's bum. Okay. um Other extra things that I packed, this gel for umbilical cord care. I was hoping the hospital would give me or something, but I mean, obviously I had to buy this again, probably a Nigerian thing. And my nipple cream to guard against or help against sore nipples. But yeah, so these are extra things that are not necessarily on my list that I packed, but I believe I saw um this and the underpads on the other list that I said I'm going to link for you guys, right? But on my own hospital list, they were not there. Um yeah, so yeah, that's it. That's it. Back to clearing and then bottle washing and all of that. Welcome to day 2, you guys. Yes, this took me 2 whole days because I'm 39 weeks pregnant and have to take breaks to rest or eat or whatever that looks like, right? So at this point, I have done the laundry from the day before, if you remember the sheets and all of that, and I have gone to hang them outside to dry. I'm going to head back to Kosi's room so that I can start arranging the room. So here I am checking for bottles and accessories that have dried so that I can pack them, and then I can air dry the second batch of washed and sterilized bottles and accessories. Hey guys, let me just prop you guys here a bit. I'm trying to make sure this is not crooked. Right. So this Is this good? I feel like it's making me bend. Is there anything I can put this on? Hold on, you guys. So you guys are going to sit on top of my breast pump. Hopefully this now doesn't end up being too high. But let's see. Is it too high? Okay, no, it's not. But I feel like this is crooked. But you know what? I'll edit it when I'm editing. Hey guys, and yeah, we're finally done nesting. I'm sure you guys saw the room when I entered. It looks a lot better than it looked initially, right? So I'm so happy. I'm so proud of this room. I'm proud of the work I put into it. It took me longer than a day, but yeah, it's finally done. I don't know if you guys noticed, this crib has changed positions, right? So it was previously like this way, but it's now that way. I decided to try it today and asked my husband, and he's like, yeah, it actually looks good this way. It gives the room a bit more space, especially because this bed is to the wall, so that place is closed off, so I need space to play around here, right? But yeah, so washed, sterilized her bottles, her pacifiers, anything that can be washed and sterilized has been washed and sterilized. Packed my hospital bags. Those two things were haunting me the most, so I'm happy that I have done that. Let me do a mini tour, then maybe later on you guys will get an updated tour when we've gotten like more stuff in the room. Obviously some things may change, right? Some arrangements. I mean, by the time she comes and we now start using the room, we would know what arrangement is more functional, right? But for now, let me show you what we are working with. Okay, so like I was saying, this is where the crib is now. It used to be like this. I don't know if you guys remember. So now I have like a lot more space. This of course are my hospital bags. So once I've gone to the hospital and I'm back, this would clear out. I'm thinking my chair would be there, right? My rocking chair, and I'll have that station as well. There's a socket at that end, so it's perfect for me to plug in either a lamp or my phone or something. This will be closed off. There's actually an electrician working at the moment, so he's going to close this off. Now my chair is here because this wardrobe wouldn't be in use, right? The only place I see myself using is this section, right? So these shoes will go, and yeah, but the things here, we don't need them, but if we do, we can always move the chair back and forth to get things out. That is sticking out. I need to sort that out. Anyway, yeah, so this is where my rocking chair would be, and then the station with probably my breast pump and all of that stuff here. And of course, I've shown you guys this space. I still need to figure out other things to put here, but I don't want to put a frame because I'm scared of like a frame falling, especially because I'm going to be changing her right underneath, right? So I need to figure out what will stay here, right? For oh, let me turn this on for you guys. So this light, yeah, pretty, right? So that's her changing station. You guys were sitting on my, okay, it wasn't my breast pump, it was the bottle warmer, right? And then her toy, and look at this cute dress just hanging there, right? Of course, I've shown you guys inside the drawers already. This would be like my little bottle station. So those are all the bottles and pacifiers and everything that I have washed and sterilized. And this is the cold sterilization box. This is the bottle drying rack that I used earlier. You guys saw that it was expanded. I like this because it can expand and contract, right? So when it's not in use, the base contracts, but when you want to use it, it expands, like you guys saw when I was drying bottles on it. And that's all for this room for now. Need to put the duvet cover on this, but my husband will probably help me do that. But yeah, you guys, that's all. Thank you for nesting with me. Now all we have to do is wait for baby girl to make her entrance into the world. And yeah, let me put this down. And yeah, I got my belly button just poking out. Well, okay, see you guys in my next video. Mwah.